Hello, so today I'm going to be trying my first of many St. Patrick's Day nail arts. So the one that I chose to do is this little flip open tub. It flips open. There are 12 different colors, but I'm probably going to be doing the dark green, or I could also do the light green and make like a clover shape out of it, which is 3 or 4 corners. And so then I just went and picked out a color, which is a gold glitter. This is the first time I'm going to be trying my peel off base coat with 3D nail art, but there's just so many possibilities to do for St. Patrick's Day, and I really hate taking glitter off. So this is just a gold glitter polish. So let's get started trying it out. Like I said, I'm going to attempt it. I don't know how well it's going to go, so we will see. I did, before I started filming, take the number 10, which is the dark green ones. I just put them in like 4 in a row, and I mean, if I say it's a clover, you'll believe me, right? Even though it might look like a flower, it'll be okay. So anyways, getting started with my peel off base coat. This is my peel off base coat. Again, I just don't want to mess with the glitter, and so we're gonna see how long and if the 3D parts will stay on with the peel off. This is gonna be the first time I'm trying it. So let's get started. So while my base coat is drying, I just want to go into what this is. This is Tareen Bombshell Tareen, and the definition on Julep is Bollywood gold glitter. So it's really just a glitter polish. Again, another reason why I did not want to do a regular base coat. I am not down with taking off glitter. I don't know how opaque it's gonna be because it is a glitter polish. So I might have to go get my sponge because I do want this to be a full coverage glitter. Normally on Julep, whenever they are full coverage glitter, they will say full coverage glitter in the description. This one does not say that. So I might have to go get my Simply Peel and a sponge. But we'll just try it and see what happens. So here we go. Let's see how it applies. I can make it full coverage, although it's like all over my finger. The more I'm trying to fix it, the less it's working. Arg. Well, it's on there. I think after a couple of coats, it will probably be completely covered, so just gonna continue on painting. So that was definitely not at all even even coverage, and just, do you see this? Just from painting, and it all glooped over to the side. Oh man. So anyways, I'm going to definitely dry for a few minutes. Both of these fingers have a big old pool of glitter over there. Anyways, I'm going to definitely make sure that this gets dried before I go in because it is so gloopy. So I'm going to dry for quite a while. You can totally see they're not all, I mean, just from looking at these two fingers, you can totally see that they're not even. This one is almost covered completely, and this one is still completely like nude. So I'm going to go through and do it again, trying to do like one nail at a time because I don't want it to gloop like it did on the sides. So maybe I'll just do one nail at a time and try and get it to be completely opaque, because I mean that did not work out that last time. It's not as sparse as a regular glitter polish, but it's still not full coverage either. So it's kind of like in the middle, and I want it to be full coverage. So again, I'm just going to try my hardest to do like one nail at a time and get them completely looking completely gold. So here we go. I did actually manage to get them all full coverage. Now I just have to hold my hand level so that they don't gloop on one end, which is hard because like my nails are not level. So anyways, it took me literally, I will fast forward through this, but it took me 5.5 minutes just to get these 5 fingers, and I still have the other 5 to do. I waited between them so that it wasn't glooping. So now I'm just trying to hold my thumb and my fingers all level at the same time. And then I will get into this hand, which is still sparse. So this is taking longer. I don't know if it really would have worked with a sponge because if you guys look, see if I can get it to focus. If you see, if I had used a sponge, I mean, it's like teeny tiny gold glitters, medium glitters, and then larger glitters. So I mean the whole bottle is gold glitter polish. I mean it's not much jelly, it's all different sizes of gold glitter, and I think that I would have lost the smaller glitters on the sponge, and because like I said, there's not much jelly. I mean seriously, can you see? Like if you look at the cuticle on this finger, it has little itty bitty teeny tiny glitters. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can definitely see them on the more sparse nails once it gets full coverage. I mean it's just gold. You can't really tell the difference. But I mean there's like 3 or 4 different sizes of glitter in this polish, and I just don't think a sponge would have done it justice. I think I would have lost some of the goldness in sponging. So it's just taking a little bit of extra time trying to get it perfect without sponging and stuff. Alright, so since the second coat it has been a total of 16 minutes, but I believe that I was able to completely cover them all in 2 coats, and they did not goop to one side because I took my time between hands. But I really am loving this polish. It's almost like with so many different sizes and of the glitter, it's like foil. It just looks like gold foil on my nails. I'm loving it. So anyways, getting into it, I do have my clear polish. This is my Clean nail lacquer, just completely clear. I forgot where the name was. But it's just clear polish so that I can put these stones on, because like I said, I did let these get pretty dry so that they're not slopping around on my nail. So there are many different colors. They're all a little bit different in this, but since you know we're going for St. Patrick's Day, I think gold and green, that's what I think. So I do have 2 different colors of green. This one is like your hunter green, like grass green, and this one is more of a lighter green. I don't know if it would show up very well on my gold, so I think I'm just going to stick with these. I don't know if I'm going to do them on every nail. We will see. I think I'm just going to pour some out. That way it's easier to pick up. Oh, and I did get this on eBay. It came exactly like this, all of them. I did add a few more if they were the exact same size, and color, I combined them from like the little white round wheels. I don't see why I would need them in multiple places. So, but for the most part, it came exactly like that from eBay from China if you're wanting to buy that. Oh, got some different colors in here. There's a red, there's a blue. I want to make sure that I don't accidentally put on a different color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my clear. I'm going to start with my good hand so that I can see what I'm doing and see if it's going to work. So let's put one right here. So if I told you that's a clover, you'd believe me, right? You wouldn't question me. Anyways, so there is just 4 rhinestones in the shape of like a triangle, but you can say it's a 4-leaf clover. Of course, if you also wanted to, you could take, I don't know, any long, slender, I don't think I have anything like that, but you could add like the tail just to give it a little more emphasis on, look, this is a clover. Just, you know, give it that little tail swooping out from 1 or 2 of them in the middle. But I still think it's cute, and to me it says St. Patrick's Day. If it doesn't say that to you, I'm sorry. Like I said, you could add the tail, you could do it with without the rhinestones, you can do it with something else. You know, you could even draw on a 4-leaf clover or a 3-leaf clover. So I'm just going to go through and do a few more. Like I said, they don't have to be full. I mean, you don't have to have them on every nail. They don't have to be completely full. I think I am going to add another one on this one. And now I have two little clovers on that nail. Again, they could look like flowers, but I mean, technically a 4-leaf clover is a plant, which is what flowers are. So a 4-leaf clover and a flower could be the same thing. But the gold and the green is really what sets it off, to me anyways, as St. Patrick's Day type nail art. For me personally. Like gold and green. The other day, or not the other day, but like last month or January maybe, I did something with gold and green and my mom said it was for St. Patrick's Day, and I was like, this is just a plain design. So I mean, gold and green to at least my family is really just like St. Patrick's Day type stuff. So I'm just going to fast forward and put a few more on random nails. Alright, finally, I have got them all done. I didn't want to leave any nails out, so I did just go ahead and put a dot on the pinky and the pointer finger of both, because the pinky is too small and the pointer finger is too rounded. I always get the 3D stuff stuck, but I still think they look so adorable. And like I said, if I told you it's a 4-leaf clover, you can see it. Maybe not if you just look at my nails, but still the golden green and the fact that it's March, you know, it's St. Patrick's Day. So anyways, I'm just going to go in with my top coat. I'll put the rest of the stones, those are the ones I didn't use. Look, I found a pink one. I could have put that on my finger by accident. So anyways, this is just my OPI top coat, and you just want to go in and make sure that you cover the stones so that they are more secure, and we will see how long the peel off base coat lasts with 3D. Not sure about that, but again, you just want to make sure that you cover the rhinestone. And I have found out through trial and error that capping the tip with the the peel off base coat, actually makes it last longer. I never really capped the tips because I would always paint my skin instead of just the tip. So I just never did it, but it does actually make it last longer, for real. It is true. Especially with the peel off base coat. That is the finished product. Again, I personally think it's cute. I totally see St. Patrick's Day. You know, I love it. So we will see how long it lasts, but all in all, I just think it's so adorable. Don't forget to look at the bottom of the screen to see how long it took me. I do include the dry times, and I did include a special that took a little bit longer, trying to get the glitter on my nails without actually sponging it on. But overall, it's still a cute design, and it did take a little bit longer than I normally would have taken, but it's okay. The end result is adorable. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!